Hey Zips fans, Spencer German of the Zips Digital Network here at InfoCision Stadium after day one of football practice after the newly reinstated MAC football season was announced last week. Zips getting back to work for the first time in a long time out on the field. Had a chance after practice to speak with head coach Tom Arth, as well as junior linebacker Bubba Arcelanian and senior wide receiver Nate Stewart. Here's what they had to say about day one of practice.
You know, it was exciting. You know, I woke up really early this morning, a lot earlier than I needed to be up, and you know, just the anticipation of getting here and you know, getting into our meetings, getting ready for practice was really exciting, and certainly getting out here and seeing the energy that our team brought, and you know, getting into some 7-on-7 and some team drills, you know, was really exciting. It's been almost a year, you know, since we've had that opportunity to do that, and it felt really good to get back out here, and I know our players enjoyed it.
Obviously, with it being the first time as a team, you guys have been out here in a while. I'm sure energy was something you were hoping to see. Just what did you think of the energy today, being the first time that you're on the field, and you know?
Yeah, you know, I mean, there definitely was excitement. I think, you know, in a lot of ways, that's an area where we can continue to improve and get better. You know, this is the first time for about half our roster that they've ever practiced with us. So that was, you know, really, you know, there's a little bit of uncertainty. As much as we've met on, you know, this is how we practice, these are our expectations, this is, you know, kind of the protocols and all those things. There's still that uncertainty. And, you know, especially in, you know, the type of situation that we're in, and, you know, kind of having, you know, just a different type of practice than, you know, than even what we typically do with the circumstances. I think it was just, you know, we're feeling our way out a little bit. So, you know, I know that, you know, getting a chance to review the practice tomorrow, install again on, you know, Friday, when we get back out here on Saturday, it's going to be, you know, a completely different level of energy.
All right, and then give me something on the first day that you liked about the team today, and something that you hope that they can kind of improve on moving forward as you continue to practice.
You know, I'll give you, you know, really, I guess maybe on both sides of the ball that I thought was really good to see. I thought defensively, you know, Coach Feeney and the defensive staff worked a pursuit drill, you know, early in practice, and I really saw that translate to our 7-on-7 and our team periods. I thought our defense did a really good job of running to the football, D linemen especially, you know, chasing some plays down, things like that I thought were really good. Offensively, I was really pleased to see our quarterbacks and how they handled our protections. You know, in one of our blitz pickup periods, you know, we must have adjusted, you know, 4 or 5 of our protections, got into the right protection call, you know, gave ourselves an opportunity to pick up the blitz and get the ball out. So was really pleased to see those things. You know, in terms of, you know, some areas that, you know, that we need to improve, I think just, you know, overall just understanding, you know, kind of what the, you know, what the practice standards are. And as I mentioned, it's, you know, literally about half of our roster that was the first time they've ever been out here with us for a practice, whether it was some of the transfers that came in mid-year or our incoming freshman class. It's the first time they've been out here. So, you know, I'm excited to see how we grow. You know, that was, you know, really the message that I left our team, is that I thought today was a good day. I thought it was a really good day, and considering all the circumstances around it, you know, to see, you know, what we're capable of and how much better we can be should really give us a lot of excitement. So, you know, that process starts right now. We're going to go evaluate the film, and we'll watch it with the team tomorrow and make our corrections and get back at it on Saturday.
Just what was your reaction when the news came out on Friday that you guys are going to have a season?
I was excited. It's been almost a year to the day that since we've been out here. You know, it's a great opportunity to get back on the field, grow as a team, grow as defense, and, you know, continue to work.
Obviously, first day back out here, just how did it feel to get back out here, get the work on the field? I know it's been a while. I'm sure it felt like you were missing something, so just talk about that a little bit.
We have a lot of new guys, a lot of young guys coming in. It's great to build some chemistry, get out here, see what some guys can do, see the positions we're going to fill and the roles that some guys are going to play this year. So looking forward to it.
As one of the key returners on defense this year, just what sort of leadership role have you sort of taken on? You know, you mentioned the young guys, bringing some of them along, but also just being one of those vocal guys on that side of the ball. Just talk about that.
You know, losing John Lako, a couple other seniors from last year, throughout my years, you know, I've seen the leadership and know what needs to be done. You got to communicate at a high level, hold each other accountable, and just be there ready to make a play.
And then last thing, what are some of your individual goals
This year,
for the
I
season?
really want to take a step, be all MAC, first team if possible, and that's the goal. We want to make MAC championship, be undefeated. We want to win every game, make every opportunity, make the most of it.
Walk us through, what were your emotions like on Friday when you found out you guys were going to have a season this year?
By my phone all day, because as any football player in America right now, like getting the information that you're going to play it was a great one. It was a great to hear, and finally being back out here, just happy to be out here, and just be with the guys again. Being able to go through meetings, go through plays, do things like that is just fun to be back.
Obviously, you mentioned being back out here. I'm sure it felt like you were really missing
Right.
part of yourself for a while. Just what was it like emotionally to get back out here on the field, actually start doing, playing football and
Pure
doing what
joy.
you guys love?
Pure joy, just being, like I said, just being out here, throwing, catching, doing everything that, that we're used to doing every day on a daily basis, just playing football. It's great to be out here.
What do you think is, as a player, I've talked to Coach Arth about this, but what as a player has maybe been the biggest challenge with the way that coaching is being done this year? The virtual meetings, not being able to do a lot necessarily in person or one-to-one. So just what's been the biggest challenge you think from a player standpoint with the way things are kind of running this year?
The biggest challenge I would say is just, kind of staying it may seem weird, but staying connected on the same page, if that makes sense. Not in the sense of mindset, but just, with technology going on and everything, being able to go over plays, watch film, in the classroom, trying to just talk about what we're going into with offenses and defenses and special teams, just the X's and O part. That was the biggest disconnect.
I noticed today, Nate, you were obviously, hyping a lot of guys up. You're one of the more vocal guys out of practice. Just what's that role like for you, being able to be sort of that vocal guy for your teammates, whether it be in the wide receiver group, on offense or otherwise?
I take pride in it because, younger, I've had a couple guys, be that for me. So being able to, turn around as I got older and be that for other people, just giving a little bit of knowledge to the younger guys, helping them out, doing things that are going to be beneficial for this team in general, because the goal is to go out and win games when we get to playing. And so just being that person, that role model for younger guys that's coming up, just giving them the confidence that you could go in and play right now if you want to, and if you work for it.
And then last thing, what are some of your goals
win.
for the season?
I want to win. I want to be 6-0. I want to win a MAC championship. That's my goal.
Be sure to tune into Radio 640 WHLO on Thursday night from 6 to 7 p.m. as Coach Arth will join Dave Skozin on Zips Live, presented by the Spaghetti Warehouse. And as always, you can follow on with all things Akron football over at GoZips.com. Thanks as always for watching, and Go Zips.